Welcome back to Human Fall Flat, or should I say the floppy arm wall climbing simulator. I haven't played this game for a while, but felt like a change, so I reinstalled it on Steam and downloaded a space station workshop level to begin my journey in space. I've never been to space before, but this is pretty cool, so I might have to ring up NASA and arrange a visit sometime. When you first start on this level, you're presented with 5 round pods and a door with 5 bars going across it, and with my 500,000 IQ, I figured these astronaut pills must fit in the pods and release the bars to the end of the level, and surprise surprise, they fit like a glove. I proceed to the next area, avoiding these wacky lasers spinning around trying to chop my tiny legs off, as if the level wasn't already hard enough, seeing as I haven't played for over a year. I make it to the next area where I head up the stairs and I'm presented with some levers. Pulling them like they're relevant, this giant dildo spins round to the ledge just outside the room I'm in, and I jump on top of it thinking it's going to help me, but I eventually realise I can walk around the side of this area and I'm one step closer to the next pill without doing any climbing. I have this huge wall around me with the next pill in the middle, so I begin my climbing. I make it to the top after about 20 minutes of swaying back and forth like I've just done 10 rounds in the local pub. I get to the top and it was such a long process, I got myself in a bit of a panic. I made sure to take my time so that I didn't fall. If I did fall at this point, you probably wouldn't have seen this video. I turn around and take a leap across to the middle with no other option, and luckily enough I made it. I grab the pill, take it back to the pods, and I'm off on my next adventure. Into a bigger jungle type area, I begin climbing a tree looking object just to realise when I made it that there's no hope as I'm spun around these stupid wheels. It takes me a minute or two to figure this one out, but my Nintendo DS brain training comes into play and I know the pill is in the centre of the room on top of what I'm going to call the Pillar of Death. I begin climbing it as though my life depended on it, and when my actual muscle memory kicks in, I make it to the top in a record time. I grab pill number 3 and take it back to the start, this time smashing some glass panels on my way, and then carrying the pill nicely like a big boy. Proper proud of myself, I head out to hunt down the 4th, penultimate pill, and I have to swing across this big gap, and I know everyone says don't look down, but I look down and you can see the Earth clearly breaking the law as it's 50 miles an hour over the limit. Anyway, we make it to the other side, and this is probably one of the easiest pills to get, but then we're in a little bit of a predicament, as we need to place a pill on this pod to remove the bars and get the 4th pill out of this room. But like an absolute idiot, I grab the 3rd pill and attempt to cross the gap with it, but with absolutely no hope of getting it across, I let go and it disappears into thin air, and obviously I wanted to go find it again as I worked so hard to get to where I was, so I dropped down there too. Dropping back in at the start, I look over to the jungle and realise the pill got taken back to where it spawned, and I think to myself, no, not a wonderful world, but why the fuck didn't I grab the 1st pill and try putting that in the pod that would have released the 4th pill from prison? Anyway, that is my adventure in space done. I tried crying, but the different gravity and other science things related to space made my eyes completely dry up, so I'll do all that depressing stuff when I get home. That is going to do it for this video. Maybe space isn't a good idea for me after all. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.